Okay, so I wasn't sure what to do tonight. So tonight I'm just going to go through if you had hosting. Now, if you had multiple multiple cPanels, like the 13 cPanels that I offer, you would have a WHM account, and that would have numerous cPanels. These are cPanels. Each domain has a cPanel. But if you were going with buck39.com, then you would have one cPanel. And here's an example of a cPanel. So you have, this is what it would look like. This is what you would be given. Remember I was talking about redirects? Now, this is File Manager. Now, if you were going to put your website up, you would go into File Manager. Let's just start with that. You would go into File Manager and you would go to the WW, and this is where you would dump your index page for like a one-page website. You dump all your stuff in here. Now, let's go back to the cPanel. Now remember I was talking about Sendibble and making a website there and then downloading it and turning it into index.html, where that's where you would put it. And because you made the page on Sendibble, everything would stay on Sendibble, and this would just be a carbon copy that you would put in there. So the beauty of that is if you wanted to change your host later, all you'd have to do is take your index pages. I mean, you wouldn't even have to take your index pages because you could just recreate them in Sendibble if something happened. So tonight what I wanted to show was redirects. Now, if you were in an affiliate program like I am with Autoresponders or GrooveFunnels, I have another domain that I got, and I call it GrooveLeadingEdge.com. So because I don't have time to make a website right now, I just take my affiliate link, I go here to redirects, and I take my affiliate link and I throw it in here, paste, and I give it a name, Leading Edge. I'll just call it what I was calling it, Groove Leading Edge. Or wait a sec. Actually, because this is the main page, I don't have to call it anything because I want it to go to the www.grooveleadingedge.com. So because I want it to load as the main page, I don't put nothing in here. So what it's saying is it's going to go to that web domain, to the main page, not into a subfolder, and it's going to open this page in there. And you have to like pick redirect with or without www, because that way no matter how they type it in, it'll go right there. You can specify, like say I was going to create a subfolder, like say it was viptoit.com and I wanted to create / leading edge, Groove Leading Edge, then I would put Groove Leading Edge here, and then my address would be viptoit / Groove Leading Edge. But yeah, so it's really simple. So now I just hit add, and I'll just show you right now. Because I haven't hit go back yet, it's not going to work. So you got to remember to do that. www.grooveleadingedge.com. Okay, so because it's not there, it gives that, or it would just say CGI bin. So then I go back over here. Well, where is it? Back to my cPanel. I hit go back. Okay, now it's created it. Hopefully I typed the right address. And it should make it right away. Oh, it doesn't, of course, because I'm live. I'm filming. Groove. Oh, Groove is Leading Edge. Okay, so Okay, so now I go to Groove is leading edge. And there it is. See how easy that is? I didn't make a web page. I didn't do anything. But I have a custom website at www.grooveisleadingedge.com. And boom, this comes right up. I didn't do anything. Like, but it's promoting my GrooveFunnel affiliate program. So if all you wanted to do was promote affiliate programs, then you could do that, or create subdirectories. This is what I'm trying to say. This is really easy. And then you can always, like, say later you wanted to change, say it was a, say you had a general domain like I don't know, every day is sunshine. You could change it all the time. I think there's even rotators and stuff like that you can do where it's always a different link showing. But say everydaysunshine.com, and if you say you got a different page for this, a different domain that you wanted to use specifically for that, like Surfing the Groove or something, then you could use Everyday Sunshine for something else and put the link in there. It's pretty easy. Okay, so I want to go to, I had it open, I don't know where it is now. Oh, that's showing you, see, there's the old page and I hadn't refreshed it. So here's a great example. So I created the redirect, and this is what it looked like before the redirect. And now I bang it, and there it is. See? Pretty cool, huh? Okay, that's so simple. So now I have a website instantaneously. No effort required. And you don't want to use the affiliate links. Like, that doesn't look good. And a person could just chop that off and go right to GrooveFunnels, and then you lose your commission. That's well, most people wouldn't, but affiliate people might. People who know this stuff. So you don't want that to happen to you. Not after all your work, especially if you go and pay for Facebook ads and stuff. That's why you need a domain. Or yeah, all you need is one domain, and you can make subdirectories or redirects. Okay, you can make unlimited redirects, like they're unlimited. Okay, so we're gonna go to I'm just gonna go to Sendibble and show you what it looks like in there. Okay, so this is for people who have a Sqribble account. So if you have the Sqribble account that makes eBooks, you get a Sendibble account. And Sendibble is really freaking beautiful because my internet's slow, unfortunately. And I think I'm downloading something. It's not this slow, trust me. Okay, so we're gonna go here. Okay, so this is the main page. And on the main page, you can watch a video what Sendibble is all about. Over here, you have training. It's really cool. Every step by step, how to do everything. How to create a project, how to create your funnel, how to add your ebook into your mailing list, templates. There's lots of templates, and your website links, how to make your website link look better than the one they create for you. You can create a custom link. Testing your funnel, contacts, email automation, sending ebook broadcasts, which is sending broadcasts to your mailing list that you created, deleting a project, and then it has advanced integration. So if you are already using Aweber or something like that, I don't know why you would, but you could well, maybe because you had it for a long time, like GetResponse or something. You could have had those autoresponders and paid for them for a long time, and it's paying for itself. So now you want to integrate it into here. But if you're a new user, you don't need any of that stuff. And then you can use your custom domain and put your custom email SMTP stuff in there, or from your current email people that you get internet from. And advanced, this is where it shows you how to download that index HTML. And then exporting contacts. Okay, so that's so you can take them and bring them somewhere else. This is for life, so I don't know why you would, but I guess it's good to have a backup. And double opt-in, it shows you how you can create a double opt-in. Some people like to do that so they're not accused of spam. And then we have in Sqribble, which is the ebook program, you can get a Sqribble account, which is a blown out ebook PDF store. Like, you can create an online bookstore. It's really cool. And it goes into the Sqribble bookstore. So you're with all the other members. So you can make unlimited books. And I don't know. eBooks actually still sell. So it's pretty cool. And then this is really great. Okay, so they have you have a pop-up form for your webpage that you can put in your Sendibble with your templates and stuff. But you can also take this form and you can put it anywhere. So if you were using Tumblr, or you had a hosting with me at buck39.com with a cPanel, you can use this pop-up so that you can pull in your subscribers and make Sendibble your mailing list. See, I have the cPanel hosting, but it has a shitty autoresponder. So using this pop-up, or you can embed the form, or you can have a pop-up, or you can put both. Like, you can make whatever you want. So when a person comes to the page that you put up on your domain, it'll go into Sendibble, and Sendibble will be your main mailing campaign broadcaster, and collect all your email addresses and keep everything in one beautiful place. So let's go to projects. So projects is where you can make a website. So here is where I made Eddie's website. So I'm going to use it as an example. I just threw it up together. So in here, in every project, you can make 2 pages. This is for simple stuff, but you can make more pages in the template area to bring to your host, to bring to the to your cPanel. You have to think out of the box though, because you're going to link them all up. So when you are creating the pages, you would create links using your domain. Like, you would use this as your template, and then you would use links to your domain to do it, and not really bother with this if you're going to go that route. But if you're making the pages in here, you're going to have the main lead-in page, and then you're going to have the thank you page. So I'm going to open the lead-in page, and that's what my page looks like. And here's all the stuff over here. It's done in elements and blocks, just like Groove, and it's really, really good. It's actually pretty advanced. So if I was working on the video here, then I would go up to this part, and I would put in the ID for the video and choose which video I'm embedding here. So here I'm using YouTube, but you can use Vimeo, and you can use ones from other HTML sources as well. So if you had a video on a website somewhere, you could take that address and stick it in there, and it'll put it into here. Okay, and then whatever block you're working on, it has to be highlighted. So let's see, I'm going to work on this form here. So I go on the outer edge. Did you see how that went? From each block has a thing. Like every block here has, like if I'm working on this form here, then I would go over here. I know that now whatever I choose here is customizable to that. So if I go into typography, then I can pick the font and the size of the font, and I can center and all that kind of stuff. And same with up here. Then now I'm working in that section, and this has now changed to this section. So you have to be conscious of where you're working and what you're doing. And here, if now the link thing, you have to, it's a little slow, but it is very functional. So if this wasn't a link, it would just be a word. So if I wanted to say turn this here into a link, see how I had to double click, and then this comes up over here. So now I would turn songwriter into a link, but then I have to be patient and I have to go back. And now, how does that work again? And I go over here, okay, and I let it go. And now I've created a link box. See that? So now I can hit this, and I am going up to this gear shift, and now I can put the link to songwriter in here and the title if I want to. And I can target it to go into the current window, this window, or a new window. Okay, so I'm going to take this out. I can't remember how to do that. Oh, I think I hit that again and it removes it. I mean, it takes some farting around with it, and you got to have some patience. But if you don't know coding, it's not a big deal. Oh, well, I guess I would undo. Over here is the undo button. You see that? Actually, what I can do is go back again and again, and it'll undo it. I have to go back a few times. There, see? So I went back to before I did it. Then you can put pictures in. Like down here, I put some pictures in. And so the same thing goes here, like with borders and stuff. But I double click here, and then I can go here and I can add an image. Now, if I click this, it's going to open images on my hard drive to stick in there. And then it'll put that image there, and then you choose it, or you double click it, and boom, it puts it in. It takes a little bit of fucking around to figure it out, but once you do, you have to think common sense, okay? So right now, I'm in typography. Well, I'm not doing typography, I'm doing an image. So an image may be in the extra. No. An image is, I get a little rusty because I'm still new to it. An image might be in the layout. Or, no, it's actually in decorations. I am decorating it. You have to, what are you doing? I'm decorating. Okay. So you're decorating. Shit, I don't know where it is. And it's because I'm nervous. But anyways, there is a place to, I think, link the picture. There has to be. It gets really complicated. The other day I was blown away by what this thing could do. But I'm not in that mode right now. Maybe it's here. Well, I turned that link linkable. You get the gist, though. Okay, and up here, you can duplicate. You can throw it in the trash can. You can move it around, and you can move your layouts up and down. So if I wanted this picture to be up here, it would bump up, and then this picture would drop down. So, and then, okay, see how this is, it looks good like there, if you want to see how it's going to look in mobile, each time for each thing, if it ain't looking right, you have to save when you're in mobile mode, then you save when you're in iPad mode, and then you save when you're in computer mode, which is nice because you want it to be like that. Okay, so that's that part. Now I have to go back. What I found with this, oh, okay. So you had to save, like you would have saved at the top with the, let's go back there. If I can do it that way. Okay, see here, you should have saved. But because this work's already been saved and I don't want to save it, here's a preview. If I hit that, I can preview what it's going to look like on the internet. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I just threw that up fast. But, okay, so I'm just going to go here, back to that. Oh yeah, it opens in a separate window. Okay, so remember I was talking about downloading it for your server? Well, here you would hit download to HTML if you're all happy. And see how it goes down here and creates the word funnels? Well, you would find that in your downloads. And so you would go into your downloads and you would look for today's download over here. And there it is. And then you would rename this. Rename to index.html. Oh no, you don't give it .html because it's already that, and hit enter. But I already have one called that, so I don't think it's gonna work, and I don't want it to overwrite the one I have in here already. Yeah, see? So I'll just leave it like that, but you get the gist of it. So remember we were at the C panel here. Good enough. Okay, so then I would go to www and I would go upload, and I would select that file in my downloads called index.html. I would open it and it would load it. I'm not going to because this is a site I already have going on. But when it does that, then you will see, well, we'll go over here and I'll show you because I did that on Eddie's site. And then boom, there it is because I loaded the index. Now what you're going to find is view page source. It's only going to have this. Everything saved at Sendibble. So it's kind of like the affiliate link thing. What's nice is if your host goes down or your laptop goes down, everything's saved at Sendibble. So if all you need is lead-in pages, this is really great because your main page goes on your domain and everything else is saved at Sendibble. Or you can make other pages, like I said, and you have to get a little clever, and you have to, you know how I made a link for like you saw the links on there? I would make a link too, and I'd have to think ahead and, you know, plan it out on a piece of paper. Like I would plan it out, index, and then page 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I might just call it page 2, page 3. How would that go? Well, I guess it would go /. So then I would create links for this, and put them on here so that I'd have to create a navigation bar and make that go. If I wanted to do it the hard way like that, or just or what you can do is use Sendibble to create your main page, and then find a cheap, what you see is what you get, coffee cup program or something off eBay, or some, you know, easy to use cheap web page maker where you can see what you're doing if you're not coder. You want what you see is what you get. And then you could use that as your template and then build all your pages off that. I mean, because once you have a template, then you can pretty much do anything. These are just my tips. And you're paying, so remember I said before, I paid about $130 American for the whole Sendibble system, using the cheap ebook option and then getting Sendibble. I went full blown and bought the whole package because I really love it. But I started that way, and you could do that too. And you know, that is like, because an autoresponder, I don't know what they cost, $35-40 a month for some of them, and or $29.95, and you do that over a year, and a year it's paid for, and then you know and then you keep all your stuff here. I mean, if something happens, hopefully you're making money by then, because it usually takes a year or two to do this stuff before you start generating some cash, unless you can figure out something quicker if you're going to spend the money on ads and stuff. But the thing is, you will have all your stuff saved in there, and it's lifetime. So a lot of people use this program, so that means that speak of the devil, there's my friend. So a lot of people use well, wow, I don't know where I was on this, but because it's lifetime and you're gonna need an autoresponder for life, you want this to be set up and in one place for life. You know what I mean? You don't want to be all over the place. So even if you outgrow the web page thing and go to something like Sqribble, which I'm going to show you, then you can just keep it for the autoresponder. I mean, that's why I got it, because I wanted something to make fast pages, because it's pretty close to using like I use turning pages into gold, Conversion Pros. And you know, if I have a financial problem, well, then I'm screwed. But if because who knows, people could decide to leave, and if I have this, I won't have that problem ever. That I like that security. Because what if I had to stop for a while, and if you're not going all the time, okay, or what if I end up somewhere where I can't be doing this? So you never know what life does. Okay, so going back here, I wish I was better at this, but I get so excited. Okay, so going back into, I have too many pages open here. Going back into Sendibble, I'm just going to log in again. Okay, so we were here, and I'm trying to show you this page here. Now, if I took this, and I go now into Groove pages, I'll just log into Groove, because Groove's really cool. I get free pages here. I bought this system, but everybody who signs up for this can have a free page. So this is another option. And they have this thing in here where okay, it wanted me to log in, I guess, because I haven't been here for a little while. So over here, I could create a new site. I'll open that in the editor. Now in Groove, they have tons of templates. I didn't show you the templates in the other place, and they have pop-ups too. So if I wanted to, I could create, well, I chose blank site, but I could have chose templates and put a template in here, but they also have elements. So because it's kind of built on the same system, same kind of thing, but Groove is their own, some stuff's finicky. So like if I go here to the source code and I pop this thing that I just grabbed from Sendibble I'll hit save. See, now I can put Eddie's page in here and it's perfect. But if I wanted to add in something because, like say I wanted to put a text, I don't know if I can. I am still learning this, but if I wanted this on Groove for another page, I could do that, and I love that. So say say I wanted it on Groove because I paid for it, and I had my domains hooked up here. I could go build over there and put it in here. I know that doesn't make sense, and it's like, well, why would you do all that? Well, as you get more into things, you'll understand that it's good to have more than one page everywhere, for search engines and all that. And if they're all linking into each other, the more I have like things linking, like my Fiona Blackstar and my 80 in the Woods are all linking all over to each other, it gets better ratings. So that's how it used to be anyways. And I'm still trying to figure out if everything's the way it used to be. Things have changed. Okay, so let's say I wanted to put in, because this doesn't matter, I'll just see if I can throw this in here. Actually, I think that goes at the top if I remember the other day. Okay, I'm not able to do anything because the code, remember I brought in the Sendibble code. But what I could do, so we'll take this page. So we go here, and then I would go view page source. I could take all of this because it's my affiliate page, right? Copy. And then I could go into group files where we were, and I'm going to create a new page. I'm just going to pick the one I was in. You go up to the corner there. Did you see that? Okay, so here I'm going to go to the source code. I'm going to paste this in and save. There we go. Do you see how easy that is? If you were an affiliate, everything is here, but you'd have to make sure that you have to know a little bit, because you certainly would like to change the information for your affiliate links. And yeah, you have to learn how to do that. That's why I just use redirects for stuff like that, just to be certain, because I don't want to get screwed out of all my work until I get a little bit more smarter here. But you can, a lot of places like ClickBank and stuff like that, they will give you a page to download so you can put it up on your cPanel. But you can use Groove to do that just as fast as I showed you. That's why I have this program down here that I was telling you about, to save all the information and your passwords, because man, after a while you get so much stuff. And this is called Efficient PIM, and it's really great. Anyways, so you're seeing how even a scatterbrained idiot like me, not that I'm an idiot, am I? The problem is I'm too smart for my own good sometimes, but I can't explain what I'm doing. So anyways, getting back to Sendibble, I showed you Groove. Groove's easy, awesome. You get free pages there, use them. But if you wanted an autoresponder for life, after a year, it's paid for what you paid for it. And, you know, so here, getting back, you download the page. You can clone your projects too. But up here, where was it? Oh, this part here, if you hit that, you can edit your page. It'll give you some long, weird name, and then you just hit that and you edit it and make it a small name. So I just went Eddie in the Woods homepage. And then up here, you would create a custom letter for your first mail out. This is so it's really simple. And then you would go to your autoresponder and you would select the auto. Oh, this is if you have one of those other ones. I don't know why you would do that, but if you had MailChimp or something you were using for a while, you could use that one. Here's the web form. So I can't remember how all this works. I set it all up. Oh, if you want to stick the pop-up in, and I never did that on an ACE page, I should do that. Then I would come in here, and I could also create the code to take it and bring it onto my web page on my cPanel, or take it into a blog or something like that. And then I could just paste it in. And then anytime someone filled out this form, it would go into this autoresponder here. And then if you had a Sqribble store like I do, you can make it compatible so that anything you do in your Sqribble store, your checkouts, your shopping cart, then you could do that. Up here is where you go to the send mail, and here's where you created the project, and you can create millions in here. I only created 2 so far, one for me and one for Eddie, and one for my coffee and one for Eddie's site. And then I can clone it if I want to for another list, so I don't have to rewrite everything, and then just change the links. Maybe I like the wording and all the letters, then I can just change the links, which is awesome. And here you could just view how this is set up, and you choose the letter that you're using, and all that stuff. And right, so you have 2 sections you have to fill out, and then you can make as many emails for it, and it'll tell you I can't remember. Oh, there's only one to send out, but you can predate everything right to the hour, actually, if you wanted to send a few out every day. And the settings is, that's for if I wanted to use, like, you know how I made eddieinthewoods.com domain. If I wanted to use, because you can make unlimited emails in there, if I wanted to use the custom mailing system in there, I would. But what I did was I took his personal email address, and I used the email redirect in the because I wanted him to have professional email address, so I just did a custom redirect for emails. So you can redirect your emails to go to your hosting service that you're using for your internet. So if, like, say for example, you were using my name at AOL.com, because I don't know any of the servers. I don't even know if that exists anymore. Then you could just say redirect my support at eddieinthewoods.com to my Eddie at AOL.com. Let's say that's what the email address was. And then it would send everything there, which is easier, because then you don't have to keep going back to Sendibble or back to, they have this Squirrel Horde online email thing, and that's a pain in the butt. So you can forward it all to your AOL or your Hotmail. Like, I use Hotmail, so I just have everything forwarded to Hotmail, so it's all going in one place. And Groove is still working on their mailing campaign from what I'm seeing, so that's another reason why I bought Sendibble at the same time, because I wanted something working right away. But I'm looking down the road in the future, because Sendibble is great for one-page lead-in things for affiliate programs, but when I have my full-blown websites with my membership, and I'm going to do webinars, and I'm going to have the video program and system that they use, it's really cool. If you look up Groove Funnel videos that David Lemon does, he shows that you can set up the video to play a certain amount. Like, say you were doing training, you could allow your video to play to a certain part, in your page and then say for the rest, fill out the form. Or you could probably put pay now to see the rest of the video. So that's really cool. And there was some other features too. Oh, you can put animated GIFs as your cover page. So if you wanted to highlight your video, you know how on YouTube you can put a picture over top of your video so that it looks nice and it's clean. Well, you can do that with this video thing in Sqribble too, or GrooveFunnels, and then you can put an animated GIF on there as well. That is so freaking awesome. Even free members actually get 15 videos. They weren't going to do that at first. Like, free members get free pages, free sell, which allows you to have a shopping cart with PayPal, I think, to sell one item, which is pretty cool for a starter. And they also give 15 videos, and I think you get maybe 15 pages. I'm not sure. You'll have to go in and go to arrowsgroove.com, sign up, get your free account. I don't know how long they're offering the free account for, but get it so you have it locked in, because whoever gets in now before the beta ends, because I don't know if you've been following, I put up a calendar showing what they were doing. And I don't know if that's ending in October or Christmas or like December at the end of the year. But once that goes into play, and you can become a founding member in a platinum account and pay for the whole thing and have it for life, just like Sendibble, which is what I did, because I know where they're going, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be just as good as ClickFunnels. And I can't afford to pay $97 to $297 a month for all those features. But as a platinum member, I will get that. But it's not completely unlimited for videos, because they can't carry all that bandwidth. So after a certain point, then you have to pay a little bit. But that's fair. I'm okay with that. But unlimited domains and all kinds of other awesome stuff. But if you lock an account before they go into subscription mode, you get a free affiliate link. Here, we'll go to GrooveFunnels. We'll go in here. They have a Groove affiliate program, and you make commissions. If you buy the program, buy the funnel system, you get 40% commissions, plus even some bonus commissions that are running through some of these other things, including Groove Mail. But even as a free affiliate, I can't remember what, let's see, Arrows, Groove, see, here's my affiliate link. Even as a free page user, see, here's what you get, all this stuff. I think it's 20% if you're a free page, like here, free account for life. I think you get 20% as a free user. I mean, that's still pretty cool, right? For not paying a dime. And then anybody that goes to there and signs up, you have that customer for life. You'll get 20% every month. And if you choose to upgrade, then you'll get higher amounts. I don't know how the platinum works if you buy in. I know we get higher commissions for doing it as a founder, but if you upgrade later, I'm sure there's still some, it grows right into it. And this video on the front here will explain everything. I knew it was a good thing. I went for it right away. I didn't even think twice. I was like, I can see everything. I don't know what it all does, but I know ClickFunnels and I know how much that costs. And I wish I would have got in when they had their founders thing. And this here that's opening, just like Wesley Virgin's website that I showed you there as an example, those pop-ups there, they're live. You can use, I think, that within this program too. I mean, these are people that are buying, and it's not a joke, and it's not some, like, you know, some sites make up stuff and have scripts in their webinars. I've seen it all in ClickFunnels and stuff, um, or web jams or whatever. This particular thing here is true. It is geared into the Groove Cell, or no, Groove Cart, which is an advanced feature. And I'm not sure how that all works, or if it's through Groove, or if it's through one of their like, there's other things in the marketplace that you can sign into. This Groove Funnels will even integrate into your Shopify. Just look up David Lemon, and he teaches some amazing stuff. Like, this system, it looks Mickey Mouse when you go in there at first, because you don't really know what you're seeing. But once you start playing with it and opening up the links and starting to move around in there, wow, it's incredible. Like, it looks like, it was just like when I went into Sendibble here. I thought it was, oh, that's nothing. But I mean, it's a full-blown mailing campaign. And oh yeah, go into projects. Creating a project. Here, if I liked a layout that I created, I can go clone, and it can clone the whole page, and I can edit it and give it a whole new name, and boom, I'm done. Like, so you can see how wonderful that is. You put in a little bit of effort, and then all you're gonna go do is change the links and a couple pictures. I'm going to go to add a new project. I'll just call this test and save. So here I want you to see the templates. Like I'm saying, these are all really simple. But the thing is, like, my favorite one here is this one. I've used this for pretty much everything because it's so awesome. And I used this one here. I love this template. Now, just because it, where's the preview? Preview, okay? Just because it looks simple, I can erase all of this and edit it and make it however I want, and keep adding more stuff in there. Like, it is amazing. This one here, preview. It looks like I could change the background. I used this one to make FionaBlackstar.com. And I added all kinds of stuff in here. I got rid of the background, and I put a picture of myself and changed all this stuff out, put my picture in here. You can move these around. You need, it helps to know a little bit of coding. But if you're just going to use this for a lead-in page like this is really great. Say you had a simple little ebook that you wanted to send out, and just, you can take all this stuff, take all that out, and just keep this part here and your bottom, erase all those blocks, and just keep the bottom part here, and you can deliver the intro to your book or something. Just change all this wording. You can save this picture, save that picture there, go into your Adobe Photoshop and make it look the way you want, change the colors and everything, and then pop it back in, and you're good to go. And it's just incredible. Like, I can't stress enough how freaking awesome Sendibble is. And Groove Funnels. I mean, that's why I got them both. I mean, even if I couldn't afford Groove Funnels, I would grab the free account for the future, because I'm sure the people who have accounts will get a better discount than later. I just have a feeling. I can't say that for sure. Don't quote me on any of this stuff. You have to go do your own, because things change all the time. And what I noticed about Groove Funnels, they keep adding in more features. Before they said they weren't going to give the free members videos, and now they are. Like, they keep doing the coolest stuff because they know times are hard, and with this stuff going on as long as it has, they have been really thinking about their customers. Plus, they want to keep their customers happy, and they're over delivering. And you know that, and the person behind the system is a really good name, who started the company. Go do some research on it. And he's worked with Frank Kern and others too, so that's why I decided to do it. And I mean, people use Kajabi, and they use ClickFunnels, and they use Carta, and frick, those funnel pages are so expensive. And you know what? Looking at this, I think this is going to be a better system. And they're just starting, and you have to give them a break. And I'm surprised some of the little hiccups that I've found in it, and being part of the Facebook page. It seems like the things are getting fixed right away. Like every time a new video is up, you see comment in YouTube too with the training, and I'll go look to see what the person commented about, and then it's already fixed. So I think they're on their thing. Support's a little slow, but I think because there's a lot of people. I had a couple questions. A couple times they were like right away, and another time I had to be patient because being in beta mode, and they're just starting to build their library. Let's go into GrooveFunnels again, log in. Okay, so here in GrooveFunnels they have I think it's a separate, it's going to open in a separate thing. Gosh, I haven't been in here for a week now, and I was just starting to learn. Okay, here's where they talk about the upgrade. But, where is it was called, the tutorials. They give it a name, Groove Digital Academy. That's what it's called. So they have tutorials in this part, and they've just started adding. My computer's older, so it doesn't work as good. So there's just a little bit there, but there was more than there was. But that's tutorials in the system. And then down here they have Groove Digital Academy, and this is where you log in separately, and then there's more stuff. And there's going to be training, and I already have an account, so oh, it didn't save it. I don't really feel like typing it in, but in here they have like all the David Lemon stuff, and then they're going to have webinars, and there's articles and everything. And you get Digital Academy as a free member too. So think about it. You're going to get free training. And if you think general, even looking at your, if you have a blog somewhere, because they're going to add a blog in here. And if you have web pages and stuff, I mean, it's going to get your brain going on things that you already may have in place. I mean, when something is offered to me and I know it's a good deal, I take advantage of it. It's like, okay, I'm in. Thank you so much for the gift, and I may need this in the future as I'm learning more things, and I don't want to kick my ass, because I started doing this many years ago when I got involved with Optimized Press and that, and Optimized Press lasted for quite a while. I think they're still running, but even back then, they had a $99 for life offer, and I got in later at $2.99 or something, and I only took the low end package, and that went on for quite a long time. And I wish I would have went with them back then, because it's not necessarily, see, I look at everything as education and schooling, and if you're in a system like this, and you take the time to learn everything, just like if you went to turningpagesintogold.com and TCP and took the 14-day trial. You go in that system and you see how everything operates, and then you can start picking what feels the best for you, and at the same time you're getting educated. And all this stuff online is the same. It's finding your style and how you think and operate and what you have a need for. And that's what I find. And how it thinks with your style. I mean, there's tons to pick from. But I found these 3 systems, and then my web hosting cPanel, the old-fashioned, old-school way, to be my best things out of all the stuff I've explored. Even looking at Frank Kern's site and stuff, I think he uses Kajabi, and I think he uses ClickFunnels too. But looking at this and looking at the Groove member that they're going to have, and the Groove affiliate is this Groove affiliate, but you can also create your own affiliate programs, and on it goes here. And then Groove Cart's coming. Where's that? Future Funnels. Here we go. They're gonna have a Groove blog and the webinars and the Groove help desk, which means you're gonna have a support system for your website, which is gonna be really cool. And you can add in a calendar, and you can run surveys through your website, which is gonna give you customer feedback. Surveys is like super, super good. Surveys will also be quizzes. I'm still waiting to find out what that's about, but I'm pretty sure that they're probably gonna have something like that integrated in with the videos, like Camtasia. I have a strong feeling that they're gonna do some really cool stuff, because they have to do better than all the other companies out there, and I think that's their intent. They want to be the best. So they're going to integrate all this stuff and make it the top leading funnel system on the internet. That's the feeling I get from it, and everything I've looked at. And they may be going a little bit slower than they anticipated, but they're keeping their deadlines pretty good. But the thing is, like they always say, slow and steady means that it's all taken care of as it's occurring, and they're going to have a solid foundation that they're building on. And this has advanced a lot in the last, since I looked at this back in, was it March or something? And I remember seeing it when it first came out, but to me it didn't look like anything. And I was so stupid back then, but I'm lucky I still got in to the opportunity. But I guess it was still in development, and they only had Groove Pages and just starting to bring out Groove Sell, but I didn't see the value at the time, and boy was I stupid, because everything they have said they were going to do, they've delivered on, and then some, and I'm glad. I'm so glad that I'm able to do this, because I'm going to go to school and take some digital marketing, because I have an opportunity to do that, and that's where this is really going to be handy for me. I can do all my projects in here, and I need to learn to work on different platforms for my future. The more platforms I know how to use, the more opportunity I have for freelance work, working for different companies or my own, and hopefully it's going to be just my own. But I'm always thinking versatile, flexibility, and plus, if I meet a customer that already has a system set up, and I'm familiar with how this system's set up, and I've looked at some of the others and been a member in Kajabi and stuff, I have a good idea on how it works. So that's another reason why you would like to get into some of these things, even just for the trial period or for the free account. The more you can educate yourself, the better. The better you're setting yourself up for anything in the future. I don't know, I'm one of those goofy people that have to kind of know everything when I'm digging it. And Groove is cool too, because I always think about it as surfing. So I love the name. It's groovy. And it's cool. It's just cool. This video is probably getting super long, and I'm not as factual as I should be. I don't have my shit together is what I mean. But this is getting back into Sendibble. So you can see it doesn't look like much. Oh, I should make the screen bigger. 67%. I keep playing with this. But okay, so you see like you can change all the backgrounds. And they look simple and goofy. And that's how I used to see it. Oh, I don't want that basket and this book that looks so Mickey Mouse. But it's not. You go in here and where's the preview? You go in here, you change this basket. Boom, you put a professional picture in there, and all of a sudden, it like, see, I'm using my own hand, and like, imagine me putting another picture in there. All of a sudden, it's professional. Change all the wording, add in more stuff. This looks really good. I mean, this looks better than Conversion Pros. And I like the way this works. And it would be nice if we could share pages, but that's what somebody in GrooveFunnels had asked, is that if they signed up some team members, because a lot of people who are in marketing and stuff, they want to share with their team, like if they're like in my coffee group, we help each other and share stuff. So if we were in TCP, that would be great for us, because there's page sharing, which is turning pages into gold.com under my stuff, and you can share pages amongst people, but it's a little more complicated. But if you could do that in GrooveFunnels, which someone had made that suggestion, it's quite possible they may do that for people. And I don't think any of those other funnel places are doing that. Actually, TCP is the only one I ever seen offer that. Yeah. And what is great about turning pages into gold.com TCP is that 2 people and it's paid for. And see, in Sendibble, you only get a commission on Sqribble, which is the ebook thing. Sendibble, you can't be an affiliate for. But what you get, you don't mind. But with the Conversion Pros, which is turning pages in gold.com, you can refer people and make 50%. So imagine 100 people signed up under you at 50%. That costs $50 a month American. And so you think about, that's 25 and 100, 200, 2,500 bucks, I think, right? That's some nice money. So these are all the things that I do for certain reasons. Some is to make money, some is for functionality, some is for growth, and some is for redirects and being able to take the stuff from Sendibble and stick it into. And that's the thing too, if you went for buck39.com hosting, you could probably even redirect your free Groove pages until you could afford to upgrade. There's lots of options. I'm still learning, but I do know how to do a little bit of coding, and even though I can do this stuff, and I used Themify for a while too. That's really good if you like using WordPress. I hate WordPress, but the only way I can use WordPress is to use a Themify theme, because they have a theme builder in there, and then when I put the Themify builder into the WordPress, then I don't mind it so much. I can't stand going in the back end. Themify makes it what you see is what you get, and I can build right over top of the page, and life is happy. And they offer like a continuing every year membership for like $89 a month, or you can go $299 for lifetime. And they keep adding themes, and if you're a web designer, that's really great. They've been around a long time, and they have some really awesome websites. And there's this Chow guy. I can't remember his name. He's on YouTube. Hogan Chow, I think is his name. He does incredible tutorials. You can really learn fast. So that's all the stuff that I love online and what I use for tools. And I go for lifetime things, or I go for things that make commissions every month. And I go for education. I want to be in like the people who are doing GrooveFunnels. They've been around a long time, and I can't remember his name. It starts with an F. Filzanio or something. He's worked with Frank Kern, and I like to go with the ones who have done a bunch of good businesses, and they know what they're doing, and they're in for the long haul. So, and they have money to back up what they're promoting. So that's why I promote Ty Lopez and Wesley Virgin, and even though Frank Kern got out of affiliate programs, I always say go check his stuff out. It's worth it. If you get an opportunity to go into his membership program for $1 or something, look at it. There's really good stuff in there. And yeah, those are pretty much the names I stick with. And then I look at some other people, just the one like Brunson, and because although I like this funnel, I still like to see what they're doing cutting edge. You know, it's awesome. I mean, I'm not saying I just don't like the monthly payments, but the way that guy does stuff, it's really, really good. And I just got started back in this in the last 3 months. I'm trying to get up to speed, mostly confidence for videos and learning how to. I'm a writer. I'm not good at explaining things unless I'm teaching somebody in person, because I used to do that for a living. But yeah, I've been getting back into this, and now I want to do this full-time professionally, and just like these guys, I'm doing a little bit at a time. I'm not saying I know how to do anything. I don't have the cash to prove it. I will in a year. I will have some. I know that because of my past experience. That's why I know this. I know how to read the good programs and the not so good programs. You can do pretty much anything. It's just how your brain works, and you have to think differently, and you have to know where to go and what to do. And things have changed a little bit, but not that much. I used to be very good at this back when it started, and it was way harder then. Maybe that is my problem. I keep thinking too difficult. Maybe it doesn't have to be so difficult. And that's why I keep going to Frank Kern. And Frank Kern is basically just using Facebook ads. And then he just keeps reinvesting his money until it grows. But that doesn't, just everyone thinks, oh, well, because these guys have money already. Well, there's lots of people, like I started following the Musicians Academy, the Savvy Musicians. That girl has done amazing. She started in January or something. And there's some others that I've followed. And if you look at their stuff and how they've grown, and the other thing is finding affiliates and people to design your stuff for you. And I'm a little stubborn, and I'm a little afraid to take those risks. But if you're a risk taker and you go that route, that's how you're going to grow. So anyways, that's it for these videos, and I'm tired. Hopefully I made some sense. Hopefully there was some good tips in there. I can talk about systems. That's what I'm good at. Go to those other guys for learning the true marketing stuff, and yeah, and I'm good at some coding and some designing. But there's better people than me out there. I'm just the idea girl. All right. Have a good night.